Hello everyone, and welcome to the first episode of Nostalgia versus Reality, where I slowly take a look at every game that I played as a child and destroy the gaming part of my childhood. Today we're taking a look at Zoo Tycoon. Most people when they were growing up had their first Tycoon experience of Roller Coaster Tycoon, and I probably did too, but the first Tycoon game that I really remember spending a lot of time with was Zoo Tycoon, which, from everything I hear from people now, was the, let's say, inferior Tycoon game. But I guess we'll find out. I'm gonna go ahead and just play a freeform game here, and I'm not really worried about making this difficult. I'm far more interested in seeing how the game actually was, and so that's gonna be the point of this series, more or less. Is I don't particularly care. Like, I don't necessarily want to beat myself up with these old games, but I want to see what they were like. And so definitely, this does feel like reactionary. Just right off the bat, feels reactionary to Roller Coaster Tycoon. Um, it looks almost identical. I mean, it looks better because it came out later. Uh, but in general, it doesn't look all that exciting. We're gonna change our name here because why not? And then we're gonna try and figure out how to play this game. So if I remember correctly, you would create these exhibits, man, and and then you would have to you'd have to meet the needs of the animals inside of the exhibit. Um, Depending on which animal was in there, I have both expansions installed, so I can build um I can totally build marine shows, and I can also bring dinosaurs into my zoo because realism. All right, let's start off with some boring stuff. Let's start off with some giant ground sloths. And so we click on them, and we got to see what they need. So there's too much grass, not enough brownstone, and not enough snow, and it needs foliage, and the exhibit's not big enough. Um, so that's oh my. So then that happened. All right, so we're gonna um, huh. That's interesting. Let's hire some people. What else do we have here? We got maintenance workers. Um, so our zoo's off to a rip-roaring, fantastic start. Um, hmm. So okay, I can pick them back up and put them back in here. But we're gonna sell them because this this exhibit I built is not strong enough to hold them. So let's put in some weaker animals. Let's see here. How about a chimpanzee? Alright, let's see if this exhibit is big enough for them. So you can see we've got the zookeepers who come in and feed. Also, there's giant ground sloths were dinosaurs because there was a scientist giving recommendations here. There's a zookeeper here, so it needs foliage, needs rainforest, needs rocks. Um, so as you can see, this sort of also is an educational tool because we can see like, hey, here's some shit about chimpanzees. All right, so let's see if I can remember how to add terrain here. Foliage, I saw it, terrain type. So they want a rainforest. So, and you see, now when I add too much of it, they're gonna start having frowny faces, if I remember right. So let's see here. Oh, yeah, see, that's too much. So we add some grass back in. And we're good. Probably. Alright, let's see what else I need. We need foliage, we need rocks. Now we're gonna have to be careful with the foliage, of course, because we don't want to put it too close to the fence, or else they'll manage to climb out. And as well, we it needs to be rainforest foliage. I'm just gonna add a bunch of trees here. That's too many trees. See, they've always been real finicky. One of the big complaints I've heard when I was researching this game, and by researching, I don't necessarily mean figuring out how to play it. I should be clear, but just seeing what sort of modern thought is about this game. Um, it's apparently super tedious, and I can see that already because I'm just sitting here and I'm just like looking at what they need, and it's sort of like, well, it needs dirt. It needs. I mean, it seems like if the entire game is just me micromanaging shit, this is gonna get real tedious real fast. But I guess I liked micromanagement when I was a kid. Oh my god. They need a shelter still, and they need toys. Great, they need toys, you guys. So I'm not sure how I build a shelter. There we go. All right, I'm trying to hold on here. I think. How many does it say? How many these can hold? No. All right, so they want a toy. Oh, they'd like to have a mate. Just fucking picky bastards. Okay. Screamy little assholes. Alright, they want rocks too, I think. That's too many rocks. God, I can already see I am not going to be able to play this for very long. I think we'll move on to something a little more exciting with our next exhibit than chimpanzees. But I suppose chimpanzees will bring in the initial people that we need here. There we go. Now hopefully they're as happy as can be. You already have a fucking toy, you asshole. Okay. And of course it's isometric, which means I can't just rotate like I'm trying to do here. Gotta flip it around. Now I'm also trying to figure out, like, they're not walking. Okay, they are walking over there. Okay. A lot of people are just leaving. So that's a problem. Zoom out here and take a look. Okay. So that's a zoo, I guess. Let's try and, oh god, I should have zoomed in that far. Let's build a path. Let's just build a path so that people know. Okay. People know that there's an exhibit there. Because they're apparently stupid and they can't figure it out. So we're gonna build off back over here. Wonder if there's any way for me to terraform that. I honestly don't know. But we're just gonna start building things with just stupidly, oh, guest cannot see into an exhibit with those. Great. That. Delete. There. And guest can see into that, so we can hold something really big and really powerful in with that. So I mean, clearly we're gonna have to get some dinosaurs and get rid of this fucking rock. It's been a while since I've had to screw with an isometric camera, and I cannot say I've missed it. And somehow this is not complete because it didn't ask me to name the exhibit. Yeah, there we go. Of course, I'm not actually going to name it because I'm lazy. So, let's get a dinosaur in here. What should I get in here? Get an Allosaurus. Oh, that's right, it's just eggs. I don't know if I have room for more than one, so we'll just have one in there. So, a scientist is going to go and take care of that, I guess, till it hatches. Is there any way I can... Doesn't look like there's any way I can increase speed. So that sucks. So people are coming to my zoo now. They're looking at my shit. Look at my chimpanzees. My chimpanzee's playing on the toys. I'm gonna pick this asshole up and just drop him next to the egg. And I guess at some point that's gonna hatch, but it doesn't look like it's gonna do it anytime soon. So let's check out. I guess let's cover our bases here and let's check out how I can build a show here. Let's see. Yay. Also, our one has hatched. So we can go over here and take a look at him. And just I don't even. Too much grass drain needs rainforest, needs fresh water, it needs coniferous. I already want to kill myself. This is terrible. Like, sure, I guess it's realistic. But seriously. Oh, there's too much coniferous. Whoops. Alright, let's just put in some rainforest. That should make him, her, I don't remember which, a little bit happier. Because I guess you don't want to have an unhappy dinosaur. Yay, now I can do more things, I guess. And we're still just dragging along here. She's gonna try and escape, isn't she? She doesn't look happy. Should probably run, scientist, dude, person. You kidding me? Kidding me, right? So I guess, that's the dinosaurs. Oh. I don't remember what I was building over here. I mean, I know it was a tank, but... Let's see here. Yay, show tank. Then we can just build some grandstands. We put some animals in there. Grandstands are somewhere around here. Oh, I know it. There we go. So I guess that's our limit. Now I guess I'd have to put dolphins or something. Like I need to put some sort of something or another in there. Advanced trick area. An orca ball. Let's just put an orca in there. Oh, so I have to build an exhibit tank that's linked to a show tank. And okay, so that's Zoo Tycoon. If I had to look at this, oh my god, from a my nostalgia for this game has been destroyed. So I guess strike one off the list because this is terrible. This is so micromanagey. It's kind of painful. Like I can't just build exhibits and be like, well, the guests are gonna like these. I have to be like, well, maybe the guests will like these, but the animals have to be happy, and the guests are happy because the animals are happy. And sometimes dinosaurs just run out of their giant cages, and orcas aren't happy just being in show tanks. So, who knows? I I guess I'll see you next time.